I guess Paladin, welcome to a game called Cloud Climber. Let's just jump right into it.
Another day has arrived. I'd best get my water before going to work.
Okay, I guess let's look around. This is apparently a pretty chill game. I'm not gonna worry about reading through all these because I don't think this is a very super like story-based or anything.
Construction on the last tower
It's a very cinematic-esque game.
I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off.
Now
I travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
Now this game is very eerie and kind of unnerving, but at the same time has a sense of beauty to it. That's why I wanted to do a quick playthrough, because it's a very interesting game. Very interesting game. And again, I'm not reading the story notes or anything because it's just a very fast, quick game, so I figured we'd just do a quick, fast playthrough. See a little bit, you know. Look around a bit. And I'll leave all those on the screen for a little bit in case anybody wants to go and pause and read the story themselves. Because I personally have not read any of the story note type stuff. Apparently that door is locked. I think you may be able to get like keys and come back and look through all these, but I'm not too certain on that. It's a very nice little cinematic game. Here's the key. I believe that's for the door I was just at, and I think that just leads to the bridge. Now I think about it. Yeah, it just leads to the bridge. Yeah, this game is so beautiful. I mean, look at this sky. I wish I could have like a better PC and just like have a 3090 on this. Not because it's the most beautiful game ever, but because the atmosphere. Just looking at all the journal entry notes I can, that you guys can read them if you want.
Time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
Now, I'm sure, obviously, with all this talking and stuff going on for like the background of this, I'm sure this is supposed to be more of a, if you read the notes, more unnerving on top of that, and more of creepy on top of that, because the makers of this game made horror games, or made a horror game before this, so it was apparently pretty decently scary, but also apparently had an unnerving aspect to it as well, which is apparently what they do nice. So again, I will just look at all these so you guys can read them. Just so you guys, if you want, you can just pause through all those and see what the story says.
On this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Yeah, I just read like 4 words of the last thing and it said someone else die. So I'm sure this is very, very unnerving if you read through the story of it and the story aspects of it. So it's more of like, not really a horror game, but at the same time, I'm sure it's supposed to be conveying that aspect of horror, which is nice considering it's not initially that. It's more of about the scenery and the beauty of it.
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
It also makes you wonder, like, what happened to this fictional world that this game is based on.
I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
And why the air is just dust, and why people are building some giant towers. I really would like them to add on to this game because I just played it a bit to see if I wanted to play it on stream a while back, and it was very, very interesting. It also kind of like tries to give a calming sense with the music, but the story, if you read it, and the voice lines, if you listen to it, convey a different message, which I think is a very nice way of going about doing something like this. And here we go, onto the 4th tower.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
That could have been bad. I don't know if I actually could have fell off there or not, but
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
it does make you wonder, especially considering there's other towers out there too. Makes you wonder why they were building these towers. Maybe the notes say. Those with Chester, where I really wish this game would add a little bit more onto it. Like maybe you find some pieces in the chest. Maybe they will add it onto this line now. Right now, though, it's just more of a more calm yet unnerving feel to it instead of a full-on game at the moment.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
Very interesting. Apparently they're building to try and reach the gods. Or the god. Very interesting. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this very short video. Just wanted to play through this. Kind of share it on the channel because it's a smaller little, very quick game that that was very interesting, very cinematic, and apparently there is some story behind it. I myself, while editing, will personally pause and read through all the notes. And hopefully you guys did the same while watching this video. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe and like it if you have enjoyed. And I guess, goodbye.